Well, first off, happy Easter. I hope it's been a great Easter for you and your family. It weather-wise was a really nice Easter weekend. A lot of clouds, yes, but temperatures really warm. And we had some humidity too that kind of made it feel nice outside. Here's a look at the morning lows. Really warm for the last day of March. Our average low 41. We had a morning low of 59 degrees and an afternoon high of 77 degrees. The average high this time of the year, it's in the mid 60s. Looking at the month of March, most of the month of March has had that same theme of above normal temperatures. And if I've done the math correctly, it looks like with today's low and high, when you average all that in with the other numbers for the month, this looks to be the 10th warmest March on record here in Springfield. It's also been a little on the dry side, but as we go into April, we're going to find some wet weather moving through. Right now, we're not finding it here locally, just cloudy outside. We are finding wet weather to our northeast, and there's been a few severe storms with hail as well, but nothing widespread. Off to the west, we find unsettled weather here in the southwest. I show you this because the active weather that we're going to find Monday into Tuesday is going to be a result of this storm in the southwest moving out. Right now, ahead of that storm, we've had a few days of the Gulf of Mexico being wide open with humid air flowing north from the Gulf into the area. And this is one of the ingredients, the warmth and the humidity, that will play a role in fueling thunderstorms late tomorrow afternoon and overnight tomorrow night. The other factor will be that wind energy, that increased wind energy that will come with that storm moving out of the southwestern United States. That will help to organize thunderstorms and organize those storms to a point where they could produce severe weather. The Storm Prediction Center has outlined just about all of our area for a level 3 out of 5 severe weather risk, meaning an enhanced severe weather risk. And this is what is on the table. Basically, all modes of severe weather are going to be a possibility. And I think initial storms that develop in southeast Kansas and eastern Oklahoma, those initial storms will likely come with a threat of very large hail, maybe in excess of golf ball size. Some of that is probably going to spill into southwest Missouri. Can't rule out the possibility of a tornado. Can't rule out the possibility of locally damaging wind gusts. And then I think as the evening progresses, these storms, which initially will be rather individual in nature, will merge into lines or maybe a line of severe storms that will plow east across the area. When that happens, the severe weather risk mode will shift to one that will be more conducive of damaging winds on a more widespread level and less of a large hail threat. The risk for a few tornadoes, though, will continue even after that evolution throughout the overnight hours Monday night. So again, we've got some active weather on the way. Here's how things are shaking out in our model data. This is what it looks like for the overnight hours. Quiet, but tomorrow morning with a little impulse in the atmosphere moving through, looks like we could see a wave of spotty showers and thunderstorms for the morning hours. And I'm not expecting anything severe, but we could get some lightning and maybe some locally heavy rainfall, at least on a brief level out of that activity. That moves out. Much of the afternoon looks quiet, most areas remaining dry, and then we go into the evening, and that's when we'll find these clusters of storms coming out of southeast Kansas and eastern Oklahoma. And as the evening progresses, I think this activity will try to merge into lines of storms which will race northeast and east through the area. And then it looks like by, say, 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning, that risk for severe weather is shifting east out of our area. By Tuesday, we're done with any risk for severe weather, but here comes the cold. We may start off with readings in the 50s, but I think temperatures will fall back into the 40s where they will remain throughout the afternoon. And that colder weather will come with breezy winds and also probably misty conditions, at least along and north of I-44. Temperatures tonight, incredibly warm for early April, 64 for a morning low. That's our average high this time of the year, with highs tomorrow in the mid to upper 70s. Winds will be brisk out of the south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Again, in the wake of this storm that we have moving through Monday night into Tuesday, colder air is going to get dumped into the area. And with a storm developing and slowly moving through the eastern United States, that cold air pipeline is going to remain open through Thursday. And within that time frame, we're going to have temperatures getting into the 30s Wednesday morning with highs in the mid 50s. with near freezing lows Thursday morning and then again Friday morning. And that will come with the risk of frost. Temperatures, though, start to climb on Friday, back in the mid-60s, and it looks like we'll see highs back up around 70 degrees this upcoming weekend.
Tomorrow night, it sounds like you'll want to move your cars into the garage or under some sort of covered spot.
Yeah, with the risk of hail and really the risk of, strong winds as well. I mean, that can obviously take limbs out of trees.
For sure.
Yeah, if you've got a garage, use it. Put your car or your truck in the garage. It's safer there.
I wish I had one, so I'm praying that my car will make it through tomorrow night.
Yeah, and it will. I think this severe weather event that we have for tomorrow evening, it has the feel of the one that we had a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I think that may be how this one plays out tomorrow night as well.
Which just a lot of rain and wind.
It was a lot of wind. We had the one tornado south of, or very close to Ozarks, and we did have some hail out of that one as well. So that's how I think things are going to play out generally.
All right, thanks, Jamie. Well, today marks 1 year